Oh, that's cool. So let me show you this Easter egg now. It's a lovely cat. I like that. It might be a lynx, but I'm pretty sure it's a cat. So a few months ago, Google released their application for Android OS that would allow you to edit your YouTube channel and manage it while you're on the go from your cell phone. Too badly, when it first released, it sucked. It did more harm than good. It was completely useless in my opinion. But recently, this past week, Google decided to release a major update for the app. So we're actually going to go in, look at it, and see if it actually made it useful. So stay tuned. Now, I don't know about you or maybe other YouTubers or famous YouTubers and people in general, but for me, I like to edit or manage a lot of things on my mobile phones. Now, I don't have a laptop that is very powerful. I do have one that can get the job done, but it's nowadays not considered that much of a portable device. So for me, my Note 3 usually gets the job done most of the time. However, when it comes to managing the YouTube channel, it hasn't been that easy over a cell phone. But thankfully, as I said before, Google had released this major update for Studio, the app for managing your YouTube channel for Android. It might be on iOS, I'm not 100% sure, so if there is, please let me know. And I want to give it a look, and I gotta say, I'm actually quite pleased by it. They made a lot of valuable updates. Still has a ways to go, but they're getting there. So we're gonna go ahead and pop on into the application itself. When we do this, you're likely gonna see the screen appear somewhere over here on my right hand side. It should be your left. So when you first open the application, you're going to be greeted with the dashboard, and the dashboard to me is very streamlined. It's very nice. It's not clunky. Personally, I like complicated things. It makes me feel like I'm, manning a massive ship in space. But for usability and the user interface, it's actually quite simple. You're greeted with like these three main points. You have your first being the last 28 days of analytics. So you have your views, your minutes watched, and your subscribers. And when you click those, you get a bar graph for most of your data and information. Below that is your latest videos that have been uploaded, and you can see in the thumbnail, in the bottom right hand corner of said thumbnail, you can see whether or not they're public, unlisted, or private. And below that, you have your most recent comments. Now, if you go to the top left-hand corner of the app, you'll click the menu bar. You're greeted with like this little sliding section with nice materials, designs for Lollipop, Android Lollipop OS version 5.0. And it gives you the same key points that you saw on your main screen, kind of making it redundant, but different people have different tastes and different mannerisms of how they use applications. So when they see this, you can click your videos to see your list of videos, or your comments, or your analytics, or a button that allows you to launch your YouTube app from the Studio app. And while to me this is kind of pointless, it doesn't take anything away from it. So it's one of those you rather have it than not case scenarios, in my opinion at least. There's also a nice little send feedback button at the bottom there. Make use of that. It really helps Google find out what's good and what's not, and what they should add and what they should take away. Nevertheless, when you go back, either the menu bar and you click analytics, or you click one of the analytical squares in the dashboard section, you'll be greeted with a very nice bar graph. It's a bar graph that's choreographed, it's very colorful, very simple to read. And you have these sliders that allow you to go back, for at least the last 7 days, a week, all the way up to your entire YouTube time span. It's very, very weird actually, because it loads rather quickly. And if you ever seen like the desktop website version of these graphs, while they're more detailed, they're also a bit laggy. And I've tested that on my main machine as well as on a high-speed internet connection. So to have these things load at a finger snap is very, very useful. If you go back to the dashboard or go into your menu and you click comments, or you click the comments in the dashboard section, you can see a list of all the most recent comments and even the sub threads for the comments. So if someone replies to this particular comment, you'll see these lists of Tumblr type of Reddit type of style threading system. And it's very nice. I don't know how deep it goes in terms of the replies, but Only one way to find out, leave a bunch of comments and threaded comments. But it's actually very useful now, because like I said, in the previous versions of Creator, or excuse me, Studio, the app, you try to reply to a comment and it would literally give you an error saying it cannot perform said action. All the time, maybe one or twice it would succeed, and it's really annoying. So you can actually really reply to a comment now, and you can also do a quick ban the user from your channel, remove the comment, or flag it / report it as spam, which is, if you're on the go in a car somewhere, you know, or you're hopefully not driving, if you're a passenger or in the back seat of the car, or if you're somewhere waiting for a train, airplane, anything really, and you get some free time with no major device on you, you can now do all your managing of your comments and basic things from your phone. It's lovely. Then we get to the real deal of the app itself, the video section. Same way, click the video section and the dashboard or the menu slider video. One thing that I love about this now is it loads really quickly. I can now edit the title or the description, add links, add some more tags. I can now go in and fine-tune the classifications of said videos, because many times I have educational videos that are marked as entertainment and many entertainment videos that are marked as educational, and sometimes I miss it. But now if I'm bored and I'm somewhere without my computer, I can just log in via my phone and go in and change those classifications. It makes things so much easier. And granted, while you're not able to do things like cards or annotations on your phone, which I kind of don't expect to be able to do anytime soon, because I have a realistic intention in mind. I know how development works. It's still very, very useful. That is the main thing you can draw away from this. Doing the fine-tuning of details on your videos when you're out and about and you're waiting on something and you have nothing but time to kill. It is very useful. I highly recommend you get this update, or you go back and re-download this app specifically for this feature, or this ability rather. So, in terms of the actual verdict, or is this actually useful? Yes, it's useful. Is it perfect? Not close just yet. There are still things like the notification section where, you know, you have all your streamlined things, which loads fantastically, by the way. But there's no way for you to do, you know, multi-select and mark as read, or an automatic mark everything as read if you saw it on your computer already. I have a nagging corner that says 30 all the time because I refuse to go in and click every single one of those 30 items. But that pretty much is the entirety of the video. So make use of that send feedback feature. Tell Google what's good, what's not, what you like, what you did not like. Do not be so biased. And even if it is something that you want to be biased about, let them know objectively why you dislike it or why you like it. So guys, that pretty much wraps it up for the video. The quick look at the Studio app for managing your YouTube videos on your Android device. If you have any comments, questions, you know, statements, make them below in the comment section below. If you want to see more, please subscribe, like the video if you liked it, disliked it. If you disliked it, let us know why, so we can better improve these videos. It's been a while since we're still testing out this sign, as you can probably tell from the constant autofocusing of this camera. We're getting there. We're getting there. If there are any other Android applications you want us to review or take a look at and give you our feedback on, feel free to let us know. Just leave them in the comments below, as stated. And that pretty much wraps it up for today's video, guys. So I will see you in the next video, but until then, as always, take care.
March winds and April showers.